Do you sometimes feel stuck? Like life has just hit pause for a bit? I'd been feeling this way for a while. Then, out of the blue, a friend called me and he asked, "Hey mate, do you want to go on an adventure?" But not just a regular adventure. This would be an epic adventure. My brain quickly thought, maybe that feeling of being stuck is just the pause before a big leap. And this is that big leap. So I said, "Yeah man, I'm in. What are we doing?" "A 3,500 kilometre adventure across Australia," he said. Yes, I am in. So we packed up our rigs and we hit the road. From Victoria to the Eyre peninsula, across the Nullarbor and into Western Australia. We headed to Israelite Bay and then every coastal spot we could find on the way. And this is that journey. Good morning from day one of our adventure across Australia. We've just stopped in at a very boutique mechanic called Kinsit Customs. I'm doing the last checks on our vehicle. So obviously a few things on my car. We did the one of the axles yesterday. I did another axle the other week, and then doing a timing belt this morning. But yeah, this place is great. They do expedition trucks. Look at that beast. They do performance cars, as you know, 4Bs, general servicing. So it's always a good stop in here in regional Victoria. But we'll get all this stuff sorted today, and then we'll hit the road tomorrow. So, cheers. Alright, wow, it is officially day one of us on the trip. Tim got held up a bit yesterday, so I gunned it to another town to get him a compressor, and then I think he's coming up this morning. So I just found a camp up in a rocky outcrop, which is pretty mean. It was a surprise. I did not expect this at all. Oh, it's chilly though. Whew. But yeah, and so I'm gonna go back to a town to get another battery, because my battery for my fridge is not performing very well. So get a new battery, and then hopefully tee up with Tim somewhere, and then we'll shoot off to the desert. Yes, so cool. Alright, well, me and Tim have finally teed up. We met up this morning. I got my battery, so the fridge is running sweet, and now we're just smashing out some Ks to the desert. So this is how we like to travel, via back roads as much as possible. There's always just too much traffic on main roads, and if you go these ways you see like cool old stuff, like old history, places you'd never see before, and like there's no one out here, like it's just us. Oh, there's some windmills over there. Here are the adventure rigs. Troopy, it's got a 302 Cleveland in it, and then trusty 1AZ, Mr. Reliable. Just pulled over for a quick stop, and then we will mosey on. Look at these rigs though, man, honestly. Land Cruiser. All day, baby. All day. Alright, well, we've finally made it up to the Murray Sunset after a drama-filled day. the fuel pump on the Troopy is not playing ball. The LPG on the Troopy isn't playing ball at the moment. And then we've just found a leaky tyre, which Tim's about to fix. Well, he has fixed, and now he's going to pump it up. And then hopefully soon we'll head even further into the desert. You happy, Tim?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Alright, well we missioned on through the desert last night. We just ended up finding a bush camp because the camp we were gonna camp at was just chocker full of people, so we forget that it's school holidays in South Australia, so yeah, there's a lot of people around. But yeah, just did a quick bush camp, and then yeah, the Troopers had a few dramas, but nothing Tim can't sort out, eh? Nah, all good, he says, all good. So yeah, the power steering's shitting itself, the fuel's been playing up. Tell you what though, my car been running. Anyway, so we're just going to mosey on further, get some power steering fluid, keep topping that bad boy up, and hope all is well. It will be. On a ferry. Exciting. Cool. Cool, man.
This is right where I come.
Cheer.
Yeah.
Where's the cars? Oh, yeah, there. So far away. This is windy. Are you kidding me? So good. Oh, it's just disappearing. The sun is shining and the weather is sweet, yeah. Make you wanna move.
Mouse house. What's up, mate?
Oh, is that where old mate came from?
Yeah.
Alright, well we made it to the coast yesterday. Yeah, we got in there right on low tide yesterday afternoon. So it was a nice little walk out to the out on along the sandbank there. But we just had a nice little camp just off the main road. So we're not far off the main road, as you can hear the traffic probably. But yeah, what a spot to wake up to, like. Look at it. Cracker. So today we're gonna go, oh man, the flies are so friendly, it's ridiculous. Have a look around, and then we're gonna go to the other side of the peninsula and start down the Eyre Peninsula, and then have a tutu around there. Should be fun as. Everything's going, well, not everything, but most things are going. But what's life without a little bit of drama, eh? Yeah, anyway. Mate, just, I am so happy, it's ridiculous. Whoa, check it out, it's a giant gentle, well, big A big gentle. Shit. It was totally worth the giant sail on top of our cars the whole trip just for this. Just for this. How good. Beautiful. Look at this water. It's fucking beautiful. Stop touching me. Good morning from the eastern side of the Eyre Peninsula. We just had a bush camp back in there last night, and this is what we've come down to have a squizzo at. Have a look at this. Bloody ripper. I forgot, I didn't do much filming yesterday because I don't know why, but our last camp was epic. Like, yeah, we went kayaking and the water was beautiful, but then we were only going to mosey, like we're only like 150 k's from that camp, just a bit south, and we tried to find heaps of different camps, but every road just led us to pretty much a dead end or a gated place or just a little sea shanty village. So today we're gonna mosey on down to National Park, which is a bit further south, and then we're gonna hopefully camp on the western side tonight. I've got a spot picked out and I think it's gonna be just right, but let's hope that no one else is there. But anyway, how good. Hydrolyte, gotta keep hydrated. Just love it. Look how epic this little rock pool is. Cars are up there. Amazing.
Alright, man.
Hey little fella.
Put your finger in and they add that.
Absolutely not. Oh, she's soft. Soft, soft, soft.
Just gotta see how you go on there. Yeah, you're getting cool. You want to let it have a little run, something like that?
Backstracks. So we've got to the western side of the Eyre Peninsula, and then we're just going to camp here tonight. I'm down there, Tim's over there, and this is where we are. Bloody beautiful. We did some cool dune driving earlier, which was really cool. Yeah, it's a bit different from on Victoria, but we're really used to it because we're heading into epic dune country later. But oh my god, how bloody good. Sunset over the beaches, beaches, beaches. So I got bogged there. He seems to just be walking over everything with those tyres. Not even trying. How embarrassing for me. Ooh, ooh. So we just pulled up to another beach, and look at that water. So we've got the kayaks out. It'd be rude not to. We're gonna go paddle around that island. That's the goal. But far out, man, honestly. This is just another beach that we pulled into. Amazing. Straight in.
Fucking that cunt falls off, and if I put the nose on, there's a submarine mode. The back here. Yeah, that's it.
There you go, mate.
Thanks,
buoyancy. Well, I don't know if there's waves out there on the other side of that island, bro.
You said it, man. I understand what you said. We'll sit out there and have a look.
We'll be nice and safe on this side.
Big ocean, bro.
There's a seal just over there. See if he'll come say hello. There he is, sea puppy. Hello, little sea puppy. Hi. Hi. It's alright, I'll leave you alone.
Are you going to come out here and see us? That's not weird if you go. My friend. It smells there, man.
Yeah.
There he is.
How good is this? The water is crazy clear. The temperature, it's cold, but it's nice. What a beautiful little bay, man. Yeah. Yeah, cool, man.
That's quite fun. You don't want me to show you in the kayak?
100%. Lovely. So again, South Australia turns it on for us. Mate, they are crazy here, honestly. But it's only till the sun goes down and then they go, and then it's lovely. Then we've got to battle the mosquitoes for about an hour, and then it's amazing. Still, look at this. We've been out kayaking. Kayaks are over there. We've been out kayaking, trying to catch fish, but not yet. But we'll get one eventually. And yeah, it's like 34 today. Water's just mint. I just went and jumped in my clothes to keep cool. Man, hot. Yeah. Another sick one. Apart from the flies, obviously. Woke up to a little dolphin swimming around. Oh. Cool. I forgot to really film anything yesterday, but we're at a place that we've deemed Dolphin Cove because this morning when I woke up there was a dolphin just swimming around slowly in there, so Tim jumped out in the kayak to go and say hello, but then he left. But yeah, like we were out here yesterday and it was just glass, absolutely beautiful. So we just camped up here on a shelly beach. It's been really nice actually, except last night a huge wind gust came in and bent one of my arms on the awning, so I'll still be able to use it, but we're going to try and bend it straight today. But yeah, we're going to smash on today, hopefully get onto the Nullarbor at some point today. Yeah, which should be sick. But yeah, we've got 2 days of reasonably cold weather, and then we got a 41 degree day, so hopefully we'll get to Twilight Cove and then we can just chill on the beach for a couple of days to wait out the heat, because it's going to be, yeah, not nice.
got to Sojourner no problem, and then we got all that stuff that we need to do in Sojourner, you know, like washing done and all our food and stuff. Then we filled up, and then Tim's Troopy, which has got a Cleveland V8 in it, petrol, just started missing, and so we thought maybe some bad fuel got in it, but we think it's the power jet that's in the carburetor is faulty. So fortunately, Sojourner by the way, awesome, they got everything you could possibly need. They had the parts available at a shop, so we bought some parts and a couple of spark plugs, just because one of them was just a bit funny. So we'll sort that out, but he said it's kind of fixed itself, which is a bit weird. So now we're finally on the Nullarbor after hours of problem solving and trying to figure out what was wrong, but then the car just was like, hola, come on, let's go. And now we're out here. So we're not too far out from the Nullarbor Roadhouse. We're going to go to the caves tonight, just hang out around there, and then just see. Pretty much the Troopy dictates what we do, you know. We have a plan and we're like, right, this is what we're going to do today, but that V8 dictates what we do, which is hilarious. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. I don't know, but we've got all the stuff to fix it. Like, we've had fuel pump issues, we've got a fuel pump, you know, this carburetor issues, we've got the stuff to fix that in the carbu. It's just a temperamental car, so it's made the trip very interesting, albeit slow, but we got time. So now we're just gonna smash out some case and see what happens. How good.
Nullarbor. Nullus Arbor. I do recall reading an Aboriginal word for it, but I had seemed to have forgotten what it is. But check it out. She's a big cave. Wow. Big for me. There is l'entrance. How's the Nullarbor? Epic. Cave. Let's go. Right, looks a bit treacherous getting in, so man, I came here years ago and this has changed since then. Completely changed. Looks like, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I need two hands for this. I'm going in. So I'm down in this cave that I come down in here, I don't know when that was, maybe, what is it, 225, so maybe 2012 I came down into here, and the opening was only that little section there, so, well, all of that along there wasn't open, and this has changed since I've been down here. So I do have footage on my old computer. I don't know if I'll be able to recover that. Well, I don't even know what I did with it. Might be on a hard drive somewhere. But I definitely have footage of this cave and me in it, and it's different to what it looks like now. So imagine being here when that collapsed. Far out. Imagine if it collapsed right now on top of me. It could happen. You don't know. Fucking buzzy, man. Buzzy. Alright, well, I'm gonna climb out of here. Welcome to Ben's Bush Barista. I'm Ben, the Bush Brister, and here I am making one of the finest brews of the Australian Outback. Just the perfect ground coffee. I make this for my #1 customer, Tim. He raves about it. He says he doesn't normally drink black coffee, but out here he loves it. So let's just
So after spending half of today replacing parts on the Land Cruiser and going through everything with the fuel issues, because it's running really rich, the V8 Land Cruiser, and Tim can't figure out why. So we replaced every part that it could be. The only thing now is to like go underneath the carby and check in there. But it's been all good, but now we're like well into WA and it's a lot warmer here, so now his fuel pump is cutting out like every 10 k's. So every 10 k's pull over the side of the road, squirt some water on the fuel pump to cool it down, and then we drive again. And we've still got 100 and probably 200 k's to do before we reach our destination, so she's probably going to be slow going, I reckon. Driving off into the outback at night time again. Fairly slow going. Alright, well here we are at Twilight Cove. I've been wanting to come here for years and years, and to actually be here in the flesh is just, yeah, it's a really cool feeling. I mean, look. Look at it. Just look at it. For scale, how good. And then the ocean. And we'll just catch in the last little bit of sunlight. How good is that? This morning we saw dolphins, because we got here super early this morning. Like last night we got in super late and we just camped down on the beach further, and then we must have missed the turn off somewhere to go around, and we ended up driving the entire beach from the Eyre Bird Observatory, and yeah, that was fun. That was an adventure in itself, but it was cool. Loved that actually. And then we got here and there's no one around, not a soul, not a soul. Oh, just happiness. Well, plans have changed somewhat due to the nature of the Cleveland V8 and the old Land Cruiser. This car pretty much dictates what we do. So our original plan was to drive along Baxter the Cliffs. So we're like over here at Twilight Cove, and then we're going to go along back up to Cockabooty, refuel, come back down, drive along Bunda Cliffs, come down here, and then go up Balladonia Road. Let's get this out of the way, and then back to Norseman, and then come back down maybe along that road there. But now what we're doing is we're not going to do this along the coast anymore, because I think it's about 500 k's of off-road driving, so yeah, going down there. So what we're going to do is we go back up to Cockabooty, refuel, and then we're going to come back along to and do Balladonia Road, come back down. I want to climb Mount Ragged, which is here, so I definitely want to climb that, and then we're going to go along here towards Esperance, but there's heaps of places we can camp along the way, so we're probably going to do that, because we still don't need to be where we're aiming for like another 5 or 6 days, so we've still got plenty of time. So it's just going to camp here for another night and then mosey on after and just see where we end up. Hopefully we'll be somewhere along Balladonia Road tomorrow, and we'll just bush camp, climb that, then find somewhere to camp. So not all is lost, like, you know, you can make a plan, but you got to be open for it to change. So keen as to see what's to come. All right, well, that's us at Twilight Cove. We just had a chill day yesterday. We the weather was very somber and it was a bit dreary, so we just chilled, went for a bit of a fish. Still haven't caught nothing, but you know, that's pretty much my luck. And then just hunkered down because the weather was a bit rainy and windy. So, but anyway, Twilight Cove, we're out of here. V8 power, and yonder we go. Here we have the famous Kaiguna blowhole. So all the underground limestone caves just pump out cold air out of here. So on a 40-degree day, you get mint cold air coming out of here. Oh, check that out. Whoa, what a beast. Give it a rev, you dirty hippie. On to the next adventure. Alright, we're on to the next adventure on our big adventurous trip. We've just jumped onto Balladonia Road, so you can see that people have come down here in the wet and it's been quite difficult to navigate by the looks. The other night when we were driving down to the Eyre bird observatory, the road in was so bad, like the corrugations were absolutely shocking, so I actually now have PTSD because of that. And there's a bit of corrugations on here and I'm just like, ugh. But you know, it's all part of being out here. So cool though. We're heading to Mount Ragged because I want to climb the peak, which hopefully will be sick. Yeah. after spending hours and hours and hours driving down the most corrugated, horrible rocky roads, we've come all the way to climb this bad boy, Mount Ragged, and to do Balladonia Road, but still, how majestic. You can't even really see it, can you? It's been tough, honestly. It has not been pleasant at all, this road. Rocky, rutted, but it's all part of the adventure. But I'm looking forward to climbing that tomorrow. I think it might rain tomorrow too, so I'm going to try and do it early. Cool. Look at it. How majestic. Oh man. Oh, I cannot wait.
Alright, Mount Ragged. Boom. Straight up. Let's go. Class 5. Cool. The final 500 meters of the trail exceeds trail classification. Rock scrambling. Ooh. Should be interesting. I'm hoping to. I know that it's going to be not the best weather today. I mean, it's alright. It's going to be a while before it gets here. But you can see how fast those clouds are going up past it. Anyway, if it gets too shit, I'll turn around. But let's go. Man, this trail's no joke, eh? Pretty much straight into it, out of the car park. I knew that. Cool, eh? There's my little car. Getting closer. Progress report. The clouds are coming in. The top's there. 2 and a bit weeks driving in a car really reminds you that it's good to get the blood pumping. Here's my car way down there. How good. Alright, let's summit this bad boy. Oosh. Yeah, bro, gotcha. Alright, well, it doesn't appear that I'm going to get a good view. There's the sun. But Tim has hit the road, so he's gonna go to Israelite Bay. So I've got to mosey on down and then catch up with him somehow. Well, we'll just be plodding along anyway, so. But man, what an achievement, like to plan hiking this all the way from Melbourne and then to come here and yeah, be in one of the remotest places, the remotest state in the world, and in one of the most remotest places in that remote state, by myself, on top of a mountain. Just hits you in the feels, man. Like, I love it. I absolutely love it. sense of achievement in here. Very big. Oh, we got a brief bit of a view. Yes. Yes. We'll take it. We'll take it. Yes. A little bit more out there. Oh man, look at that. Yes. Ow. It was good while it lasted. These clouds are hooking their way. See how treacherous the descent is. Honestly, it wasn't that bad. Like, yeah, it took me less than an hour to get up here, maybe like 45 minutes. But it was, oh, look at that. Look at that. Going down, a bit of a view. What the hell? But yeah, it was fairly easy. I think I prefer going up to going down because this is yeah, pretty sketch. Anyway, I need 2 hands for this. Okay. That straight road is the remainder of Balladonia Road, but right on that corner there's a road that goes that way towards Esperance, and that's the way that I'm going to go, because that's the way Tim went, and I'm going to go catch up with him. Oh man, just feast your eyes on the Australian outback. Far out. Just in love. Alright, well I got down safely. Say goodbye to Mount Ragged. And we're back on the road, heading towards Twilight Cove to try and catch up with Tim. He'll be sitting on the beach somewhere. He'll probably be out in the kayak by the time I get there, which would be cool. Yeah, cool. Iconic telegraph station out here. Just keep an eye out for snakes. Whoa, man. Why do people got to do this? That wasn't me. That was not me. Pulled up for a bit of a coffee break. If it wasn't for this atrocious wind, this place would be idyllic. Baby emus. Cool. Get out of the way, mate. Oh my god, they're so cute. Ooh. Another day, another beach camp. It's been raining most of the night, on and off. We just tucked back in the dunes here. There's Tim in his magical fairy wonderland. And then there's me over there. Picked this bad boy awning room tent up in Sejuna because the flies was that bad. Check it out, man. Look at my little crib. Damper. See how it goes.
There's AI.
Tim goes, oh, it's been half an hour, man. And I said, oh yeah, just 3 more minutes. But the inside will be good. Good morning. How good is that? Oh mate, how bloody good. We just had a chill one at camp yesterday. Me and Tim were out kayaking the waves, surfing them in, getting smashed. It was fun as. Today we've got to go find another camp, but it needs to be sheltered, really sheltered from the east, because there's something like 50k winds coming, so we need to hunker down. But obviously we still want something as magic as this. How good. Well, we spent the day at the beach and the wind got so bad. Like, we hung around to see if it would get any better, but it didn't. It was horrible. It was so horrible. So we've come inland a bit just to find somewhere to rest our heads, and I'm just catching the last little bit of sun. Oh, I'll never get sick of that. But yeah, we were all the way down there today, hanging out at the beach. But yeah, it was pretty bad. So we just found
this little spot on top of a hill, which is surprisingly not windy. I mean, it's windy, but it's not like down there. That was shocking. So, just somewhere to roll the swag out. Tomorrow, move on. Got my adventure shoes on. That are not great adventure shoes. So that's where we camped last night. We came up here, and then Tim's like, "Oh, check this out."
It didn't sound like that.
She said that exactly like that.
Hey, this is a survey thing.
You didn't see that yesterday?
No, man, I thought
Oh.
it was in the hole.
So last night we came and sat in here, and then literally watched the sunrise out there. It was magic.
Sick.
How cool. Lake on one side, ocean on the other. How good. If you care about your paint on your car, don't come along here. They're pretty much just getting scratched to hell. It's tame in a minute, but before I was like in a tunnel. Bit of a gnarly downhill. Oh, easy.
Oh shit.
Oh, Timmy!
How do you look at that and go, oh yeah, today we've got to hunker down because there's some really bad weather coming? Look at it. Calm, beautiful. Oh. Well, this is how a lot of today has been. Just sitting, drinking cuppas and hanging out because the weather is pretty shit out there. We've had like 50k winds, 70k gusts. I've been like freaking out thinking this thing's gonna fly away or break or something. Yeah, it was such a mint morning too, you know. Yeah,
Bug's still alive, poor little guy.